What is up? Happy Wednesday, everybody. It is quite the most rememberable day in the United States of America. Of course, September 12th is the day after, 17 years later, that the United States was attacked. The World Trade Center crumbled to the ground. On this day, 17 years ago, probably the most beautiful thing following a tragedy. Everybody was patriotic, everybody was together, everybody supported everybody else. It was a beautiful thing, and I remember it like it was yesterday. I want to talk about something really quick, and I don't usually respond to criticism, and I don't respond to haters on this page. This page is meant for progress. It's meant for people to get ahead in life. I don't acknowledge haters, but this is so important that I say something about this for the simple fact that I am getting obliterated in groups everywhere because I do not support the body positivity movement. That the Cosmopolitan posted a picture of Tess Holliday and pretty much, in my opinion, glamorizing obesity. This body positivity movement, which I also like to call cancer movement, I like to call it the heart attack movement, diabetes movement, plain and simple. There is plus size modeling of women. I'm gonna give an example. God, I wish I could give a better example. I can't remember her name, but she is a plus size model. There's a difference between being plus size, and then there's a difference between glamorizing a morbidly obese individual and saying that it's okay. I want everybody to understand that me not supporting this, or bariatrica and the bariatrica community not supporting this is not us body shaming. There is a few groups that I've been receiving screenshots from saying, there's your proof, community. Derek body shames people. No, absolutely not. I have never body shamed anybody ever. The fact that I do not support this body positivity for the simple fact that obesity is an epidemic and it's very, very unhealthy. So in these groups, they're saying that these need to be safe zones. And this is the reason why I'm not liked by quite a few in the community. This safe zone, this is a no bariatrica zone. This is a no bullying zone. I could go on and on and on about all the shit that's being said about me right this very minute in the groups, pretty much all my critic groups. The fact that it's a safe zone. I want to remind you how important it is to embrace reality, to embrace negativity. Why? Because these groups are make-believe. It's like fantasy, right? You go into these groups, and what happens? Safe zone. No bullying zone. Coddle. Guess what? This is reality. And the fact that the only place that you are coddled is in these groups. Well, what happens when you go outside of these groups? What happens when you go to school, or you go to work, or you go to hang out with your friends? Do they coddle you? Do they not make you work for your compliments? Think about it. I've been saying this for years. For the last 2 years, I've been saying this for the last 2 years, yet I'm hated for it. I encourage reality. I encourage you to embrace negativity. Positivity is not the answer because of this very reason. You can't expect to be coddled and to be given compliments without earning them. It's like telling a child or having a child get a participation award, because that's all it is. You're getting a participant. I'm a little late. Sorry about that. You're giving people participation trophies just because you want it to be a safe zone. It needs to end. This community is crippling our lives. They're saying that Derek is now There's proof Derek body shames. They're saying that I'm a bully because of this. If that is the case, if you look at me as a bully because I am trying to get our entire community to change, from the simple fact that I want you to embrace reality and look at the real world and not rely on people you don't even fucking know to compliment you. You can go into these groups. I had a little regain. I'm right back to where I started. What happens? These feeds, got this. Blah 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 blah. Absolutely nobody coming in and saying, "Hey, why did this happen? This is what you need to hear versus what you want to hear." Blocked. Whatever. We won't stop. We're not body shaming. We do not support body positivity from a standpoint of, you know what? Obesity is very unhealthy. Okay? I made a post just, I think it was yesterday, about, it was shared from Dr. Shaw, something or other, where you had a healthy human heart and then you had a heart that was just from an obese person. And it's, if you support body positivity, you need to make sure that you're supporting illnesses like cancer, diabetes. My obesity caused me to have pulmonary embolisms. They caused me to have severely high blood pressure. So if you're going to embrace body positivity and support it, make sure you support that and support death. All right? Love y'all. Truth Nuke. All right, so I can't hit the fucking finish button. I don't care. Don't judge me.